Hello, I'm Scott Bogie here with the Polish tank, Dawid Jarowienko. How are you doing today?
Hello, my name is Dawid Jarowienko. I am feeling very well. Thank you very much for welcoming to the podcast. I'm hoping everyone watching this interview give the subscribe, give the comment, and give likes. Yeah.
Thank you very much. And coming up is your pro debut. How has the training been for that fight?
How's training? Training going is very well. First of many camp, I don't have nothing major injured, so I'm happy about that. All the hard work is already done. Now it's the worstest part of the game. It's cutting weight. Yeah, I'm first time in my life cutting to lightweight division. So I'm big for the welterweight. So now it's very, very hard, long process to cutting weight. I am 9 weeks on diet and strictly all.
And are you doing the weight cut yourself, or have you got like a nutritionist to help you?
No, I have got a nutritionist who helped me. I'm working with many nutritionists, but I'm choosing the best one. And now, I making weight many times, so I now knowing about my body, how it's going on. On the beginning will be very hard, but now I know my body, my system, my biological everything. So now should be going pretty much well.
And what have you done differently in training wise since that last fight where you were able to get the victory?
It's difficult because normally when I cut to welterweight, I just need 2 weeks
Yeah.
for cutting weight, be on the diet. After that, cutting carbs, hydrolyza, and that's it. Now it's long process. Yeah, I'm starting 8 weeks ago. I am on the calories like 2,200. I training like animal and I eat like little kid. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's very
Exactly.
hard, man. It's very hard. I have family. I coming here, little kids walking around. It's very hard, man, right now.
And last fight was your pro debut. You got the victory in the second round. That must have just felt amazing.
Yes, mate. What can I say? It's the best feeling in the world. You know what I mean? Yeah. And become I'm turning to professional debut. I have 3 losses in army in the row. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
will be in the dark place, but my coach pushed me. I'm in on the previous camp 6 weeks before my pro debut. I have broken 2 ribs and I straight go through to the camp. My coach pushed me to shark tanks with broken ribs. Everyone punching me for these ribs to make me hardest. And I think this camp making my mentally and physically in totally on different level. You know what I mean?
And did you feel any nerves going into that pro debut?
Yes, I feel many nerves because after 3 losses in army,
Yeah.
your head thinking too much. And I have 29 years of age. So if I lost my pro debut, I think I will be done. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I'm training 25 years. I want to do something in this sport. I hate normal full-time job. So I must making something in the pro ranks. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's very
Uh,
stressful because I fight against the Polish warrior who living in my city and all the Polish supporters talking in this guy beat me, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I must prove to them that they are wrong. Yeah, and I'm happy I make this happen.
and what was it that made you switch from the amateur to the pro ranks?
Uh, can you repeat the question?
What was it that made you go from amateur to pro?
Yeah, it's more than because it's amateur. It's just first part of my career. I
Yeah.
starting training when I was 5 years old. I starting from judo. I have black belt in judo. I training 15 years old, and I think it's I do just 3, 4 army fights, and I turning to pro. I wanna be rushed to going to the pro, but my coaching stopped me about that. We must do couple proper army fights with good level guys, and after that you can turn to pro. Yeah. So I'm ready and I'm happy I'm doing this thing.
And how big do you feel like it was before to have Ronda Rousey, but now being able to have Kayla Harrison, being able to have that judo background, mostly in that UFC.
Yeah, it's very good. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's judo, it's high level.
Yeah,
You know how many countries going to the Olympic Games? I am two position less to going to the Olympic Games when I have 17 years old. But in the judo this time, it's changing the rule set. You know what I mean? Before in judo, when I was training, you can grab the legs, you can do double legs takedown, single legs takedown. Now they are the commission organization changed the rule set, and now it's just throw to the body to up like the classic wrestling. You know what I mean? Yeah,
yeah.
you can't grab the legs. It's changing the rule set. So I think it's the best option transition to MMA because I love full of spectrum of real fights. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So do you feel like the commission making that change is hampering the offensively side of judo?
Yeah. I think so. I'm agree with that. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's commission, organization, commission. I think it's bad for sports. You know what I mean? In MMA, you don't have like commission group who told you what you should to do or what you don't to do. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's just unified rules and it's much simple. It's much better. You know what I mean? Yeah. And in judo, you don't have money, you don't have opportunity to make money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. In MMA, it's different. It's the fastest growing sport in the world. Yeah, that's it.
And obviously you're now a pro, so you do have a lot more available to you, like the elbows. What do you make of the rule changing that which now allows 12-6 elbows in organizations like the UFC?
Yes, May. I love 12 to 6 elbow, and I hope I use this from this fight because last fight I punching on the elbow from this count and I punching more like forehand, like elbow. So now when I have mouth position, it's straight away finish like this. It's much more bigger damage. You know what I mean? This
Yeah,
changed the whole rule set, and I'm happy it's the now it's the kicking position. It's much more easier. It's no just hands on the cage. Now you must put the knee, must be the ground position to can't punch the high kick. Yeah, before you don't know. Yeah, sometimes someone putting hand on the ground and you don't know what you can do that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah. Now it's much more clearer. Yeah, but I think so. It's one championship rules. It's the best one.
And that's funny that you said one championship rules is the best one because a lot of people are now thinking one is moving away from that MMA side to kind of focus on the Muay Thai more. Do you feel like that is what's happening with one? Is they're now focusing more on the Muay Thai side of the
Yes,
fighting game?
mate. It's more focused about Muay Thai. It's MMA fights. It's very not often. So if you sign the contract with one championship, you can waiting 2 years for your fight. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Yeah, it's good money, but you can't fight every month. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's difficult one. Yesterday, my sparring partner and friends Conor Timon have debut on ONE FC in MMA. He wins, so I'm happy with that, and it's amazing opportunity to have debut on the biggest show in the world. You know what I mean? Yeah.
exactly. And your sparring partner, Sam Patterson, he's fighting tonight. It must be
Yes, mate.
to have these UFC guys in the gym to be able to show how far away you are from that level.
Yes, mate, it's very good. Sam Patterson, it's not my teammate, but I driving every week for this preparation to crossface to spar with him. And I told you something, yeah, he is workhorse. He is amazing cardio, mate. He doing 10, 15 runs, 5 minutes, and he still have the same energy and the same cardio like on the first one. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's amazing. I sparring with him 2 years ago also when he was cut to lightweight.
Yeah,
On this time, I'm fighting in welterweight, and he's taller than me, bigger than me, and I say to him, "How you can do that? The lightweight division, man. He have fucking hell. He have reach for light heavyweight. You know what I mean? Yeah, he looks
yeah,
like light heavyweight, and he's cutting to lightweight. but he check on the UFC Institute performance. It's not good for his biological, for his body. So he's changed weight to welterweight, and he have 2 wins in a row right now. Yeah. Today I hope so. It will be third in a row. Yeah.
Exactly. And what do you feel like if he is able to get that victory tonight? Do you feel like next step is that ranked opponent?
Yes, May. I think next one will be should be someone from the ranking. You know what I mean? Today he have debut on the main card, so it's big for him. You know what I mean? Yeah. He have very good opponent tonight. He have 9-0. All fights is finishes, so will be very great fight. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And what are your goals for 2025? How active
Uh,
are you wanting to be?
no, May. I wanna be. Uh, very active. I wanna have 3 wins in a row in this year. I wanna signing with big European federation like KSW. It's the best for me because
Yeah.
this is Polish federation. It's a lot of sponsorship opportunity, high level, the biggest European level guys, big promotion to making more money for fight. To I can quit the job, full-time job on the building site, what I hate, and focus more on my training, recovery, and create better life for my family. Yeah.
And how hard is it trying to balance that full-time job as well as the training?
Oh man, I told you something. Yeah, I don't know what is the recovery. You know what I mean? I told you how looks my day. Yeah, I
Yeah.
wake up at 4 a.m. May. I'm running or do stretched condition session. After that shower, I drive 1.5 hours to drop to the building site. I stay there 10 hours. After that, I straight away go to the Portsmouth, another 2 hours drive to the night session. And probably I'm come back after 10 p.m. to my home. You know what I mean? I have lovely wife who prepare my food, who works like nutritionist, who take care of everything about me, you know what I mean, about kids, everything, so I can just focus on my training, you know what I mean. But if I can quit the job, I have a lot of much more time to make progress, you know what I mean, yeah. Now I don't have time for recovery, you know what I mean. After every week
Yeah.
on the low calories and on this, I am every day very busy, you know what I mean, yeah. And now on this time when it's calorie going down, it's very hard to do that, you know what I mean, yeah. But this make me more character, you know what I mean, yeah. Because if I
Yeah.
have easy life, I don't want this, you know what I mean. Now I know when I lose this fight, I must come back to the building site, and I don't wanna do that, you know what I mean, yeah. That's why I
Exactly.
took the guy who have it's more experience like me. He have 5 wins, just one losses. When I beat this guy, it's many doors. It's open for me. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have time to building my record because I'm not young guy. I wanna beat good name guys and straight away going to the big federation. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And how big has KSW been for the Polish side of the MMA world?
May I told you something? Yeah. In KSW level of champions, it's the best one in the Europe. All KSW champion beat all Octagon champion or whatever federation, Cage Warriors or something like that. And KSW doing show on National Football Stadium where is
Yeah.
60 grand people. You know what I mean? They pay a lot of money for his fighters. A lot of. Nobody must working better money like UFC, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. To the UFC, you go for your ambitions and goals for the fighters. You know what I mean? Yeah. But before UFC, better making so money to have for your life, you know, in the UFC. Because for couple first fight in the UFC, you have not don't have good money. You know what I mean? Yeah. You go to the KSW and you have clean situation, you know, you have for your bills, for everything. And sponsorship opportunity, it's a lot of, you know, in Poland, it's KSW, it's famous like football. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone who fighting in KSW, normal people on the street know about him. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's mainstream sport in the Poland.
And what got you into the sport? Is it just because, like you're saying, it is just as popular as football here is in the UK?
I wanna do. the biggest that it's possible. You know what I mean? Yeah, I am a realist. Yeah, I have 30 years old right now. It's very hard to make UFC or UFC belts, you know. But I wanna for sure doing the biggest job it's possible. So making maybe KSW title. After that, change the weight division, the weight class, going for another title, making my names famous, and on the finish this life, I wanna say, yeah, this will be good, good life. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And what brought you into the sport?
What into the sport? My father, you know, when I was 5 years old, my father is also European judo champion, and he's put me to the judo session when I was 5 years old. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I watching with him the same time Pride FC. On the Pride FC, fighting there, Paweł Nastula. It's Polish judo Olympic gold medalist who transitions straight away with just judo base to
mhm,
Pride FC and fighting with Nogueira, with
yeah.
Emelianenko, with the biggest start. And I know when I was young, it's judo just the first part of my life. After that, I wanna transition to MMA. It's big show, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's Pride FC will amazing.
And thank you for coming on. That was great. I know you're going to go out there, get that knockout, and big things will be next for you. Is there anything you're wanting to add or anyone you're wanting to shout out?
No, it's thank you for welcoming me here. I wanna invite everyone to watching on my fight with Ádám Geiszt on 15 March of Chokelwo. If you can be there, buy the pay-per-view. This will be amazing night, and I hope this will be first KO of my career. Thank you very much, and see you later, guys.
Thank you.